It got nothing to do with anyone else but us. We still gonna be family at the end of the day.
That's right.
That's how I see it.
And what about your mom?
The fact that we just sitting here, they like, hey guys.
It seems like Nicki Minaj's kindness does not extend to her own sister. People are chatting on the streets and saying that Nicki has to make some explanations since the tea is boiling and leaking everywhere. Do you guys remember back in the day when Nicki Minaj was all about supporting other female rappers? We're ready for the messy family drama. Will Nicki and Ming make things right, or is this the end of sisterly love? Stick around, because we're going to break it all down and show you why Nicki might be the one looking bad in this whole situation. Nicki just went off on her little sister Mean, and it's not pretty. We're talking full-on rage mode, calling her out for trying to get some of that Minaj spotlight, and get this. So let's talk about Ming Luan Lei, Nicki's little sister who's trying to make her own waves in the music game. Now, you might be wondering, well, who is me? And why should we care? Well, honey, she's about to shake things up in the Minaj family treat, and trust me, it's going to be juicy. So Mi's been laying low for years growing up and living a Nicki shadow like it was her second home, but recently she decided it was time to step into the spotlight and spill some of the tea. Let me tell you, she didn't hold back. In a recent interview on We in Miami podcast, Me opened up about what it's really like being Nicki Minaj's little sister, and it's not all glitter and glamour. Why all this girl has been through it dealing with the bullies left and right who keep asking her why her famous sister wasn't helping her more. But here's the kicker, Me isn't looking for handouts. She straight up said, I never needed her to help me get to my goal. I just needed her to see that I can do it, and she would be proud of me without having to think that I needed to have an easy way to get to the top. Okay, little sis. Now why all might be thinking why she's airing out all this dirty laundry. Well, it seems like M's been bottling up her feelings for a hot minute. Growing up as Nicki Minaj's little sister wasn't an easy walk in the park. People were always comparing them, putting pressure on me to be just like her big shot sister. That's enough to make anybody feel like they're living in a fishbowl, right? Why all bring unnecessary drama? Why all bring food to the farm? Now wonder drama happens, stuff like that. I don't want to be involved in that. 2 years ago and now I'm still on it, but Ming isn't playing the victim card either. No, she's using that pain to feel her own fire. She's out here dropping her first collab single, Do It Again, with Rain Love. And let me tell you, this little girl can spit some bars and hit these hosts. She's showing the world that she's got her own flavor, and it's not a watered down version of Nicki's recipe Things Made. It's clear that she's determined to chart her own course. With resolute confidence, she declared, I'm going to make big moves on my own terms, without relying on any secret favors. I'm climbing to the top, and that's that. This fierce determination is exactly what fans of the rap scene admire, but it also raises the question, will this drive for independence stir up more drama within the Minaj household? Let's be honest for a moment. When someone starts opening up about personal struggles and family issues, it's bound to create ripples, especially when the family in question includes a high-profile figure like Nicki Minaj, who is notorious for meticulously controlling her own narrative. One can only imagine how Nicki would react to her younger sister airing private family matters in the media. It's almost certain that Nicki is seething, watching as her sister publicly discusses topics that are usually kept behind closed doors. But can we truly fault Ming for wanting to step out of her sister's shadow? She's faced relentless bullying, constant comparisons, and a pervasive sense of inadequacy. All these challenges would push anyone to strive for validation and prove their worth. Ming's recent revelations about her relationship with Nicki have stirred the pot, and Nicki's reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Picture this: Nicki Minaj takes to station head, and although she never directly names Ming, the shade she throws is unmistakable. Her tirade is so intense it could practically be sliced with a knife. She questions why anyone would choose to broadcast their family's private issues to the world. While Nicki has a point, family matters are typically meant to stay private. The situation becomes more complex when your sister is a global superstar like Nicki Minaj. Keeping things under wraps is not always feasible in such high-profile circumstances. In essence, the Minaj family dynamic is unfolding in the public eye in a way that's both dramatic and revealing. Ming's quest for autonomy and Nicki's fierce reaction highlight the tension between personal ambition and family loyalty. As this saga continues, it will undoubtedly capture the public's attention, offering a captivating blend of personal ambition, familial strife, and the challenges of navigating life under the spotlight.
No, we never grew up together, but she was like,
she was a good sister. Like, she did check up on me, my dad, from time to time. Like, she always made sure that we was, like, you know, at least good situated in a way. Like, she always, like, she was a sister still at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't matter if she was distant or not. She was still, like, you know, being there. She was still.
But wait, Nicki wasn't done there. She went on to call her own sister a clown and a mooch, people. That kind of thing hurts for a long time, especially when it comes from your own family. Nicki implies that I have no talent and am just trying to follow her up the ladder, but let's examine this. When Ming is out there doing interviews like she's trying to become the next Kardashian, you have to wonder if she's really just trying to get her name out there or if there's more to the story. And get this straight. Nicki is all about keeping that family business on lock. Nicki didn't stop at just calling Ming names. She went and questioned her whole career move. She said, "It's always a bad sign if a person who's not even in your line of work or has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. Dang, Nicki, tell us how." You really feel she's basically saying N's got no business. Even considering giving becoming a rapper a go, but here is where it gets very personal. That's some pretty heavy stuff right there. Is Nicki saying that M doesn't have talent? Or is she just trying to push her younger sister hard to find her own path? You have to wonder, though, is Nicki Minaj being too harsh? I mean, we all know how hard she worked to get where she is, but shouldn't family support one another? Or is this just Nicki's style that is the norm? A version of brutal love, and let's talk about it in depth, because I know that Ming is frustrated that she is doing so many interviews about her relationship with Nicki, given how much Nicki values her privacy. However, how is Ming supposed to establish herself without talking to her well-known sister? It seems like she is in a bind because interviewers will always ask about Nicki. Why would someone speak publicly about someone they love? Fans are taking sides in this mess, with some saying that Nicki has the right to criticize me for trying to capitalize on her fame and others supporting Nicki wholeheartedly, believing that she has the right to criticize her sister for trying to ride her coattails. However, there's more to this story than meets the eye, with many people still feeling sympathy for Nicki and believing that she is just trying to make her way in the world. We've all seen how Nicki has been hyping up other female rappers like Ice Spies, so why can't she do the same thing for her own blood? This whole mess has people talking about nepotism in the music industry. You know, when famous people help their family members get ahead, some are saying mean things about Nicki. One fan said, "I don't give a F, I'm not leaving my sibling behind or speaking ill of her to nobody. I'm sorry, you seem like a cool girl. Should be given a chance because she is Nicki Bajia's sister." But here's the thing, despite Nicki's attempts to shut her down, people are becoming interested in M's music and wondering if she is truly as bad as she claims to be, or if she actually has some talent. Nicki is furious, and just when we thought that the drama surrounding the Minaj family couldn't get any more intense, Ming steps up with a response that has everyone talking. Calling her younger sister a bunch of pet names and calling her untalented, you would think Ming would come back with a vengeance, but instead she's adopting a dignified stance that's changing people's perceptions of the problem, so go check it out. People are beginning to take notice, but I'm not one of them. Ming delivers this bombshell on social media, saying that she still loves her cruel older sister. Can you believe that after all the shade Nicki threw her away, Ming is still displaying love? That's some next-level maturity right there. Just spouting platitudes, she's delving into her experiences and sharing the truth about her struggles. She said, "I tried as a sister to please her, but I realized I got to please God first, only He can judge the gift He gave me now." That's a mature mic drop moment, if I've ever heard one. It sounds like M is essentially saying that she's done trying to live up to Nicki's standards and is focusing on her own path. But what if this whole drama is just one big show? I'm not, but some people are talking about it and wondering. Nicki and Ming are playing us all. Let's think about it, we've seen this before. Remember when Salon fought Jay-Z in a music elevator? Everyone thought that the Nose Carter empire was falling apart, but guess what? But they came out stronger than ever before and their careers got a major boost with Lemonade and 444. It's like they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. Now I'm not saying Nicki. The simmering tension between Ming and Nicki Minaj has certainly captured the public's imagination, though the authenticity of their feud is open to debate. Both sisters have recently been in the spotlight with new musical releases, each dropping singles and music videos that have further fueled speculation about their relationship. The media and fans are intensely watching to see if Ming can substantiate her claims of individual success, independent of her sister's towering influence. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj, a well-established figure in the entertainment industry, finds her every move under heightened scrutiny due to this familial drama. If this apparent discord is indeed a calculated public relations move, it represents a bold and risky gamble. History is rife with examples where family conflicts, such as those involving the Jacksons or the Osbournes, spiraled out of control. These high-profile feuds often led to deep-seated estrangement, with some family members continuing to avoid each other even years later. The possibility of this feud backfiring is significant. The drama could lead to long-lasting repercussions for both sisters, potentially overshadowing their careers with negative publicity. On the other hand, if the tension between Ming and Nicki is genuine, it presents considerable risks for both parties involved. Nicki Minaj's public persona has often been characterized by a sharp and assertive edge, and publicly bickering with her sister might alienate some of her loyal fanbase. The public's perception of her could shift, potentially diminishing the support she has garnered throughout her career. For Ming, the challenge is no less severe. The label of being merely Nicki's sister might become a significant hurdle in her quest to establish her own identity and credibility in the fiercely competitive music industry. The situation places both Ming and Nicki in a difficult position, whether the discord is a strategic maneuver or an authentic conflict. The potential fallout from such a high-profile rift could impact not only their public images but also their personal relationship. As they navigate this turbulent period, both sisters must balance their professional ambitions with their personal dynamics, all while dealing with intense media scrutiny. The broader question remains: how will this family feud ultimately affect Nicki Minaj? As the reigning queen of rap, she already faces substantial public and media scrutiny. An open conflict with her own family could tarnish her image and potentially backfire, complicating her position in the industry. In the realm of hip-hop, where personal drama and family dynamics often intersect, the feasibility of maintaining familial bonds while managing fame is a poignant issue. Ultimately, the tension between Ming and Nicki Minaj invites speculation about the intersection of family and fame. Can family relationships withstand the pressures of the entertainment industry? Or is this merely another chapter in the enduring saga of celebrity drama? Share your thoughts and perspectives on this unfolding situation, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this and other entertainment news.